Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Terra Invicta. A bit has changed. Off screen we have done a few little things. While Hamster is partying right now. For some reason. We have joined Canada and the US. Which is great. Cool. Unfortunately has caused the US to fall down a little bit in Miltech, which will be much worse here, which I don't like. There's also something I wanted to change here because of that. And that is, we don't give a fuck about anything right now. And I'm very sorry to say that, but the most important thing is your military. I mean, build your navy, that's fine. And build some exofighters, sure. But that's about it. We have some exofighter build up here as well, which is good, but maybe we go a little lighter on that. We have a lot of shit to do with you still. And I'm definitely going away with some of this. Yes, we need to get you up there as well, but again, military and mission control is the main thing you need to do right now. And these are not even static defenses. How many can we have? Completing this priority will add one surface-to-orbit exofighter to one of the nation's boost facilities. The nation's... it's per boost facility as well, so... Interesting. The nation's executive faction can spend boost to take part in space combats and Earth interface orbits. The Montreal launch facility will get one. Our Orcs consular trades and blah blah blah, 23 bonus. Our investments give us another 7.5 diversity. Okay. What is low cost, low tech, effective weapon? Missiles, torpedoes. Yeah, it's missiles and torpedoes, basically. It's the only thing you can use. The other stuff will kill you because you need to be too close. And basically, once we go beyond 1,000 kilometers, we are toast. That's the problem why I didn't want to use missiles, but we probably have to, just to have them. And also they retarget, which is really good. So if the target is dead, they try to focus on something else. But if their lasers come into range of us, they shoot us with 1 or 2 hits into dust. Which is a problem. That is why I say we can maximum fight 2 ships right now, probably. With that fleet that I have in mind. Maybe. We'll see. I have no idea how this game functions. I am really bad at this game, so basically take everything I say with a grain of salt. So how do I see how many exofighters I have? Probably 0, right? And I probably want to pull that down a bit. Just 1% difference here. Doesn't make much difference. Maybe we don't invest in the economy at all right now. That would help. Everything. You know what? F the economy. Who cares? Who cares about it? But we really need to pump military hard. Because if it's actually 2 years until the aliens can show up with ground troops, and we're at 5, we're dead. We cannot win. You can only win if you're at least at 6, is what I would, you know, estimate. Last time I think I was at 5 as well, and I didn't even invest in military, really. I don't know why it's so shitty this time around. And they come down with 7, and you're just dead. You can't win. It's impossible. Because they're like 4 times better than your troops. And we don't even have that many. I actually built some this time. I didn't do that last time. And I could beat them in the first time they came down, because they literally came down in my heartland, which was Europe. Somewhere around here. And I just waited for them. They get a malice of 50% once they land. And I could beat them. And then I could beat them again. I think they came down here somewhere. But then they came down somewhere here. Actually, what was... actually here, I think? And the problem was, everyone here hated me. So I wouldn't get an alliance. If you can't get an alliance, you don't get military access. If you don't get military access, they can do whatever the fuck they want. And that's really bad. Because they will. And then they have their nation, and then you're totally dead. Especially if you couldn't beat them before. So, it's not great. We need more military. And that's also why I won't combine these yet, because we will lose military. I will combine them once we're fine with... I need to combine them, though, because I need the points for freaking China, who is doing better with military, actually. But, I want the orbit cleared. Once we can protect the orbit and prevent them from landing before they even attempt it, I think then we're good. Because there are a lot of countries here I would not get access to. And if they land there, it's basically GG. You can beat them, you can beat their nation, their bullshit, but it's incredibly hard. And that would basically be a GG for the servants in my eyes. I mean, at least from my experience level, which is not very high.
Gear up.
Ready for my mission.
So yeah, oh, we also discussed, or I discussed with myself, basically, hostile takeovers. Yeah, I'd like to take all the admin orcs away from them, but as you can see, there's 0% chance. I'm just gonna pick a random one. The reason is because the orc size and the administration value count now, and also double. Because you don't only count the orc administration value, you also count the all-over administration level of the counselor, which is basically the same thing. So you actually have to beat them twice, plus the mission difficulty because raisins. So it's literally impossible until we're level 25 to even try to do this. Even with full intel on the target, full money spent, everything. So we even have the control point advantage, and there's not even a chance. It's ridiculous. So once you get effed by the game with administration, because everyone can take them and not you, you're basically getting perma-effed here. And that is kind of shitty. But it is how it is, and what else can we do but move on, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. What can you do? Is there anything good you can do? I don't think you can. You could inspire some people, but you're the only one who needs inspiring, really. I mean, maybe our newbie could need some inspiring. Who we actually didn't name yet, because
I'll speak with them.
I'd like to get away with him.
Standing
but,
by for orders.
We can't find someone better. So far. There's another kingpin there. It's not bad. But unless she has amazing talents and good points, I'm not interested. Because our normally when you get a new counselor or you get a new... You lose one and have to replace them, that's also very risky for us. You would just feed them with orcs and they would already be at a good state. We can't do that. We have to actually train them up the hard way because we do not have orcs. And that is actually disgusting. What I don't like about that either is it takes a lot of micromanagement to get these orcs. And I think the game needs some way to make that better, because I don't want to check every few days, every few mission phases for new orcs. And also we didn't have any resources to get them, so you know, it's not really great. Should we help? I mean, we might. You know what? No, you're doing it, and Terrible Hamster is just needed to advise.
I will help them.
Because you have good admin. You're the only one we have who has good admin. Oh my god, you're freaking old. Ooh, we have some over 50s, so... Yeah, we might see some deaths at some point, unless we get some better life
Offering counsel.
I
because
believe
you can,
they'll stay
as
loyal
in
to the
Stellaris, make that better. You know what? Do that again. Just to make sure. Marine Company Barracks. Cool. I don't want Marine Company Barracks. I want Elite Marines, please. I mean, we might want these barracks at some point, but... Coil Gun Battery, really good. We got them. That means our point defense is better. You know what? Better chemical rockets. Pretty good. Those would have helped a long time ago. We couldn't get them. And that's also because that is a gigantic tech tree, and I don't know it by heart. I don't know the best ways through it. And also, with such a tech tree, I don't know if I care. To be quite honest. Can we do this? Ooh. Ooh. It says we can. Full force on our projects is what we need. I'm not sure if I even care about the extra research here anymore. Or if I just go onto my things, because we have so many projects that we need to do. There is some stuff I still want from the main research. But my god, is there a lot of shit we need to do ourselves. That's also why I went for Skunkworks. National investment points with direct to boost are increased, which is good. That means more boost, which we will need for the fighters now. That is new to me, so that's why I didn't plan for it. Don't care about the rockets themselves, because they are absolutely garbage. 100%. That was 125 research. That's not a good one. This is better. Advanced Marines. That means we could upgrade our design already with better Marines. Yes, I need that. Please give. I'm tired, my feet are so... Well, that's kind of sad, Manaway, but you know. That's hopefully getting better now.
We've moved the needle.
Get something to eat, something to drink, and chill with a nice stream. How does that sound? He could... Yeah, he could just repeat that a bit. I mean, Mexico is a problem, we know that. Because of the humanity first thing there. That's also why I want to appropriate that into the US, just to get rid of that problem. And get more out of my points, because we're losing a bit here. We're losing a bit of science, a boost, even MC that we could definitely, desperately use now. Okay, we're getting more money. Good. Tokugawa base. Still thinking I want some MC invested in better bases. For sure. I think you don't have an admin node. You could use one too to actually get better results. But otherwise, I'm still thinking just go for MC. You do have an admin node, okay. So I just want to go for a more MC, just to mitigate the impact these have. Do I have the... Nope. No, I don't. That sucks. That's why this is open, because we don't have enough energy. Upgrading these would be amazing. Or maybe, you know, build a new one, then upgrade some of the existing ones so we don't lose all the capacities here, and then replace this one with a with an MC building. Operation center. And that's maybe what we have to do. Maybe that's the new strategy. Get every base to have an operations building now. You know? Seems good. What did I do? You didn't do anything. I mean, you actually are an enormously good asset for us. Without you, we would be dead by now. For sure.
Target secured.
I don't think investing more MC into Luna does anything. Okay, it's not quite true. Actually, we could make Luna. But we could make Luna an MC powerhouse for us. These two bases, just chock full of MC. It would need fission though, because the solar output on Luna is not good enough, I think. Yeah, we wiped it out. Perfect. See, Monaway, you're an absolutely amazing asset. New Navy launchers, cool. That also means no way, Jose. Full force into military. We don't need more Navy with you.
Here's what we found.
Here's what we have found.
They're not even in the information age. They're still in the atomic age. And we're going full exofighter and full military. Military doesn't make a difference for them. It's just our tech. For the exofighters, I think. Probe arrives. Cool. More orcs.
I'm
oh,
here.
Yay. Cool. Thank you for these beautiful orcs that I cannot afford in many ways. It's just so stupid. God, I hate this game. I also did look at... I think Zero Sum did suggest them. So, unfortunately, he's not here yet. If he comes at all. But, ooh, this would be good. Yeah, we need this. Someone needs this. Why can't you have this? I actually... Oh, because 3k... Yeah, that's the problem with these orcs. They need so much fucking money. And this one will be taken again. I need this so much, but I just can't. Maybe I can. If we're quick about it. Because...
Where do you need me?
You're not known by too many, which is fine. Go to... someone. I don't care to who.
Initiating contact.
Your orders?
And we're just trying to get money out of them. Maybe they give us some money. Yeah, I love it when I'm important. Okay. I had a game where I literally managed to buy most of the orcs. Yeah, I did too before, but the new patch made that impossible for me. I mean, maybe we shouldn't have concentrated so much to get into America as quickly as possible. Maybe we should have gotten, you know, just Canada, then went for some smaller gains just to improve our stats really, really, really quickly, because smaller countries are easier to take over. And then drop them once we want to go into America. Maybe I was trying to go too fast and thereby slowed me down hard, which also is an interesting thing. Can we attach agents to our space fleet or space stations to increase that? No. You can't raise the stats with them, but you can have a person with them, yes. You can have an agent, as long as they can orbit, go with a ship, or with a fleet. But they won't increase their stats. They give them special options. You can use that agent, for example, to take over space assets if that agent can do it. Do we even have one? I think we need an astronaut for that. I don't think we have one who can actually take space assets. Oh yes, assault enemy space asset. There it is. Lead Space Marines in an Space Marines, nice. In an attempt to capture an enemy hab. It requires fleet or hab Marines at the Councilor's location. Fleets must dock with enemy stations to assault it. Stations may drop troops to the surface and bases may assault nearby hab sites. Marine modules may be damaged or destroyed. Although the fleet that must dock with enemy stations to assault it. It's weird. Because they don't. It's not like they would have to get through the defenses. Yeah, well, they do. Okay, they do. If there are defenses on a station, yeah, they do. Not on a hab. And I'm banking on that, because that otherwise we're fucked. We're really fucked. Yeah, but that is basically what you can do. And they, together with the Marines, they help improve the chances. Let's say we have 17 command, you get these points on top of the Marines. And that helps taking over shit. So they're basically leading the Marines. They cannot lead the fleet, though. There is another mechanic for that, from what I know and what we've seen. You little freaking bastards. God, I hate these guys so much. No. No, they're going full force. I can't stop that. And they're sniping me again. That is just the absolute worst. I don't need that much. Yeah, look at that. There's just nothing I can do. Even my full research cannot stop them. What the fuck is this? They have more bonus in social sciences. Yeah, well then I don't care. You can just F yourself, you little bastards. I'm just not gonna invest shit into this anymore. The other mechanic is you can get officers promoted in a fleet, and that is down here. In these projects, there are 2 projects that give once that we found. Once a 50% chance to promote officers, and once a 100% chance. I just not sure what they're called. Yeah, maybe we want the flag bridge. Because the flag bridge, yeah, by 20% the mission control cost for the fleet. That will be huge. We're just making a variant then, and we need the fleet combatants as well. I want both of them next. I want battleships and battle cruisers. Where is it? Company barracks, double the stuff. Okay, cool. We also heard that these Marines on Habs can assault other Habs. That would be good to do actually on Mercury maybe, because these are basically free. There it is. Space Force basic training is the first one you can get. The chance that an officer will spawn or promote from any triggering event increases by 50%. And these increase the ship stats. Don't know by how much. I've never seen it. I've just seen them spawn.
Where do you need me?
2 more advisement.
Offering assistance.
Since we don't have stuff to
Where
burn.
do you need me?
You just go to ground for 1 mission phase. That's fine.
Going into hiding.
Reporting in.
Somewhere in the beautiful snow where I would like to be right now.
Going off the grid.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Oh, this one is still not defended. God damn it, I'm an idiot.
Offering
Shite.
support.
I think
More
we had a
loyalty.
breakthrough.
You can't defend, right?
Going off the grid.
Reaching out.
Good. No.
Your heart
No,
is
they
in
don't
the
want
right
to sell us.
place, but your methods are insufficient to meet the threat.
Ah, crap. Also, in this interface, I can't see what the orcs actually do. Which is kinda shite. But we took some of their... Or we actually bought some of their orcs before that gave a lot of... that gave me a lot of stuff, a lot of... oh, wait, I know what I can do. I haven't made that more valuable. Because you can increase the price you get twice. But I could sell Earth resources. Although it's not here anymore. You don't sell to Earth. You sell to a specific country? Which is kind of weird to me. Yeah, there's nothing here I need. And we can't get anything right now. I'm just gonna... Here, have 100 water. How much can we do? 15? 20? 30? 50? 45? 40? 39? 8? 7? 6? 5? 2? 1? 0? 1. Best price. Yeah, just improve their relations. Fine. Don't matter. I just wanted to look. And make you like me more. Cool. So, yes, I can sell somewhere here. I found it a second ago. Because there was a weird button that I haven't seen before. Yeah, at least we can do this assault space asset together with Marines. Officers are also fine, nice. I mean, it's something. It's not really that impactful, I fear. Could abandon the nation. Yeah, that would something you would like. Where did I find that a second ago? Apparently I'm an idiot and forgot it already. Because I was wondering, because normally there's a plus here and that lets you sell those. That was the last patch though, so... I don't know where I got that from. Was that another screen? That might have been another screen. Was that here somewhere? Not on this screen, but on... all? Somewhere here. I clicked something. I like the upgrade all. Although that's probably something you won't ever pick. I don't know. I've forgotten. It's fine.
Going into hiding.
Let's not think about it. Elite Marine Assault Unit. We also get another one, I think. One that is specific to the Resistance. Xenoflora defoliants. Our counselors and armies do 25% bonus damage to xenoforming. Alien attempts to plant xenoforms in our region suffer -2. Good. We should have had that for a long time, but it was just too expensive. I like that. I want the flag bridge. And after that, I think I'm gonna go for better ships. Because we need them. The fleet combatants. Should I work on Greater United? Maybe. I'm not gonna go for infrared lasers because we're working on the better variants. The Marine Company barracks could be nice. To assault hubs that way. The problem is, guys, once we actually do that, the people we assault will go after us heavily. And I'm not sure any of our counselors is in a place to survive that. And it could literally be that every round, every counselor we have gets instantly assassinated without us to be able to do shit. And I'm not sure I want that. Let's do the scramjets real quick for more boost, because now we do need boost. And I'm not sure I really want that. Engineers develop ways to build lighter, larger spacecraft. Wait, did we miss again? Did we miss another one? I hope not. We will definitely miss this one because this one is now locked. Cool. Investigate. Someone need... That they still haven't figured out that she's only that shit because I told her to be.
Public
Just
sentiment
amazing.
is increasingly with us.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do with you. You just are so shit that is absolutely ridiculous, and I can't use you in any way whatsoever unless I can get you something like this. That would help. But also bankrupt me. You just have no money. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to get money. And at this point in Quill's campaign, it looked much different. He was much further along, but I think the last patch made the difference here. I think it did. And made it much harder. But maybe I'm just shit. Okay, we have our first ship. Yay! The first ship has not landed, has started to exist. There it is. There's our little beauty, the Paragon. Romeo 1. Earth Dev 1. This is our defense fleet. This is it. This is what we have. We have a ship that has basically no power. No strength against anything. Cost us ridiculous amounts of mission control for some reason. Just because it's a little bit bigger. Okay. We can't even upgrade it yet. How do I upgrade? I'm a little confuzzled right now. We basically don't need this one, it's obsolete. Ah, there it is, refit. I'm an idiot. Okay. This one to this one here. 18 days. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. We want the better missiles. I still feel we haven't done enough. And that might
Genghis
as
Khan
well be
was a
true.
short-sighted fool. All that might, all those weapons, yet instead of leasing it to others and reaping the rewards, all he could think to do was shed endless blood and sweat in the pointless pursuit of an empire. Chairman Soren van Wyk, Correspondence with Subordinates.
Yeah, how would you have leased swords? while laser weapon systems for spacecraft have rewritten the rules of space combat, the power of our initial infrared lasers is only effective over a relatively short range. To overcome this shortcoming, our researchers have worked tirelessly on designing combat lasers that instead utilize visible light beams. So, basically green light. By switching from infrared to visible light, our laser weapons not only benefit from a greater range, but may also be used within Earth skies. So basically, these are laser weapons that can bombard, because they can penetrate the atmosphere, because the atmosphere doesn't filter it out. So there is no obstruction there, which, you know, makes sense because it's visible. Guess why it's visible? Because our eyes adapted to seeing this light because it actually penetrated the atmosphere. Ta-da! It's so logical if you think about it. Visible light scatters far less than infrared light in our atmosphere, thus enabling the laser pulse to retain most of its strength. To achieve the same power output in visible lasers as with infrared systems, our weapon engineers turn to lasers which employ chemical reactions to generate their pulses, as well as to new multi-layered dielectric mirrors, which reflect nearly 99.99999% of the incoming light beam. The result is the most powerful and most versatile laser weapon yet. Nevertheless, the best is yet to come. Future concepts for energy weapons include powerful, defensive emplacements and combat laser arrays. So, basically the next one will be ultraviolet. Not sure why they don't go higher in that spectrum at some point. You know, the next one would probably be X-ray lasers. But ultraviolet is where it's going to be at. That's the best laser you can get in this game so far as I know. Surface defenses will employ visible spectrum lasers. The following technologies may now be researched: trans-interface warfare and ultraviolet combat lasers, which is the upgrade to those. Ultraviolet cannot bombard the planets within the atmosphere, though. Yeah, green laser batteries, green laser cannons. We definitely want the batteries. We're not there.
Forget the trappings of wealth
cannons,
and power. Everything that makes life special is already within you. By your mere existence, you are beautiful, vital, and irreplaceable. Superior Judith Howell, Burn Brighter Self-Improvement Course.
That's a lie. That is a lie that plays on the narcissism in humans, actually. Because every human wants to be special and beautiful and vital and irreplaceable and whatever else. But unfortunately, it's absolutely a lie. It's kind of sad, but it is. Ring habs would be really good. Oh, that is what they're going for. Good, okay. At least something good. Hello, Raphael. What are you doing? Good evening. Hello. How are you doing? Not what are you doing. My god. Since the days when we still believed the stars were our gods and ancestors, the human journey has been characterized by the individual's search for meaning. Yet our cultural evolution across millennia has brought us more questions than answers as we attempt to reconcile our own brief lives with the bigger picture of human existence. Now, our quest for self-actualization is confounded by the confirmation of life from other worlds. It is imperative that cultures across the globe accept the shocking truth that humanity is not, after all, the center of all things. Oh, what a surprise. We're not the center of all things. I mean, wasn't that... Okay, no, of course it wasn't, but why wasn't it obvious, you know? Again, just narcissism. That's the answer there. That's why it isn't obvious. Of course we're not the center of anything. It just makes no sense. Our artists must encourage others to reflect this new reality. Our philosophers must re-examine what it means to be human. And our religious institutions must, you know, be closed, please. No. Must square seemingly insurmountable circles. Yeah, sure. The concept that humanity is but a grain of sand on a far vaster beach that has moved from conjecture to near certainty. We're in a universe that is, by all definitions that we have, infinite. On a planet that is from what we know so far, more or less unique. You know? I mean, you know, there are others that are kind of like Earth, you know, in the right zone, maybe even habitable, yada yada yada, but basically unique. We don't know of any other planet that actually has a biosphere that works and life in it, you know. But it's really it was conjecture that we're just a grain of sand on a far vaster beach. I think no one ever looked up, basically. Ridiculous. Every effort must now be made to adjust to the revelation that we are not the universe's only thinking beings. And yes, these rants have to be... they have to be a thing. God damn it. It's so stupid. This tech unlocks blah 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 orcs that we can't buy because we're just shitty and poor. We get arrival governance. We get instruments of soft power. I'm interested in what these are. I don't remember actually what all of these things are. The shit that we can do. We need to compete now though. And also I need to choose another global tech. Apparently we cannot compete because they just win. 59 in life sciences. God damn it. Yeah, okay, we can't shit there. We can't do shit. And we don't care. So that's fine. Whatever. Screw you. Anti-meta containment is what I want. Yeah, we want the anti-meta trap. We have the station there, so we want to use it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Cool. Are you really going to read that wall of text? Yes, every wall of text. I'm gonna read it all. And I'm gonna comment on all as well. By the way, did you find UNESCO? No, of course not. It doesn't exist, Raphael. UNESCO was there, taunted me, and once I figured out that I really, really need it, it vanished from existence. It doesn't exist anymore. There is no council on Earth that has that one. None. It's just impossible to find. And even if, I probably couldn't take it, because the new system is just absolutely unbreakable. There's no way you can ever get that. Aliens suffer -2 on enthrall. I mean, that was about time. We really need to concentrate more on our projects, I think. We were slacking there because we wanted to control the research, which is good. But if you can't do these, it's meaningless. They have life science. I want a station with life science, to be honest. I think we actually climbed in MC. That is good. Yeah, because some of the MC buildings came up. Good. So I'm probably gonna make a life science... Oh, we can't. I need to take over stations around Earth now, because we're not in a interface orbit, and I do want that. I mean, I could make them somewhere else, to be honest. It's not that much of a biggie. I still want the extra research bonus. Hydrogen tankage. 35% boost to the exhaust. So that's the upgraded version of the one we have, which we will want for other ships. Space Force based training. I mean, we're having a Space Force now, so I guess, but we're also still researching something else with the military thing. So not yet. Oh, Space Navy Academies is the second one that gives another 100%. Or is increased by? Yeah, it gives another 100, so we have 150% then, is what I assume. Otherwise, I would just get rid of this one. So I would say it's then 150% chance. If someone could say if that's correct, that would be great, because otherwise I'm not going to research this. And I'm just going to go to this. And I don't know, the game doesn't give me any hint there. Better targeting computer would probably be nice. So many things I want. I don't think E-beam batteries is something I care about. Rapid fire electron beam weapon effective against missiles, less so against other projectiles. Interesting. That's an anti-missile defense. Cool. 200-kilometer targeting range, so less than our lasers. And we don't know how much damage it does because it doesn't say. Huh? That's weird. Why doesn't this do any damage? But this does. Is that an insta-kill for any missile? Weird. A small turreted electron particle weapon that can disrupt enemy electronics and disable crew members. Which would probably be good. That's the X-ray radiation damage. Only 300 kilometers targeting range, though. That's very close. So I'd say no. I'll keep it. You know what? No, I'm gonna research that later, maybe. Electron lens, probably the same bullshit. Could get us the ion cannon, which I'm interested in, because homeworld. But otherwise, it's the same garbage in still way too short ranges. But I might keep that up. Yeah, these missiles are useless. No, are they? I'm actually not sure. And I don't know how to determine it. It's the bad thing. Improved range than a penetrator warhead. Way, way more damage. Pretty good. Kinda slow. Huh. So those are better. But are they what we want and need? I'm not gonna go for the rail cannon, I'm gonna go for coil. I'm not sure if I want these missiles. Let's go for a repair bay. We'll need that. Also, that's quite quick. We can just power through. Oh, Nosko got dissolved by the aliens, maybe. It feels like it. Can you speak Hydra now? Yes. We just need to do the Hydra interrogation, which is just way too expensive right now. But we do need it. I love this. I want this so much. We need to save the Earth as well. Civil defense? No. Let's go for the coil cannon. We want the heavy siege coiler for the bigger ships. Yes, I have 2 of these running. I don't give a shit. It's fine. I can't remember what's the pro of being the one who completes the research. You can pick the next one. That's the thing. And also some researchers have it's China that expired, okay. Now completely, which is good. Because it makes it more effective. Now, there are also these tech details, and not all of them are always 100%. And the ones that are not 100%, if you're the one who finishes the research with the most research in it, you get a boost to these. So you might not miss them, which is sometimes really important. Not for this. Here it is really, really, really important. You don't want to miss rapid shipbuilding, maybe. You don't want to miss the radiators. You don't want to miss the rapid repairing materials, maybe. And therefore you want to increase your chance by finishing this. Does it even say? Blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. But yeah, that's basically what you want. That's why you want to finish these. And also you can pick the next one, which means you can direct Earth's research into a direction that helps everyone, and especially you, and not the servants, you know? So, we need to go and protect China. Can you do it?
Acknowledged.
No. Oh, you're so worthless, man. You can look at these, that's fine.
Investigating alien
And
site.
you
Where
can do
to?
that as well.
Your orders?
At your service.
And I guess
Ready for
now
orders.
Red Harvest.
Where
Oh,
do you need
Joy
me?
can. Okay, Joy will.
Making things safe for our people.
Your orders?
And I know why
What's
they
the up?
changed this.
What's the op?
I know why they changed this and now make it per institution that you want to take, per, you know, org that you want to take instead of per counselor, because that gets way more granular in this. And I know why they want to make it harder to take over shit, which is fine. But by now, by doing this, they just made it impossible. If you don't have high admin, you can't get more admin, for example. And it's just, that is not worth it. That's not useful. To me. Basically the hostile takeover is dead to me now. It's nothing I want to do there. And otherwise, yeah, I'm just stuck. I'm just absolutely fucked and stuck with this. Because I can't do shit. Better cybernetics would help, but we still don't have the money because they cost 1,000 per. I didn't even fit everyone with their cybernetics so far. I think. Yeah, look at that. And you actually need the command. You have the command, okay. More espionage is pretty good for you. Look at that. Those cost 500. The others cost 1,000, the next one. And the one after that cost 1,500, I think. Or maybe 2,000 even. Doesn't make much of a difference because we can't afford it either way, so... And I'm trying to get more money. I want to build another station for more money, but I can't because I don't have enough MC, and my MC station basically doesn't give me any MC. It's bad. It's a bad situation that we're in. But you know, if I follow the doctrine of every station that I upgrade tries to offset that as well, that MC cost, I might be able to get somewhere. The problem is, at 100, we're dead. Then the aliens will come and murder us. I don't have the research yet that prevents them from doing so. But I think upgrading Mars right now is good. If I offset that cost again. And the Merc base is already upgraded and does offset that cost greatly. And also on Mars, offsetting that cost means a lot more fissile use, because I need more reactors. Because these things just take all the energy in the freaking world. Which is no problem on Mercury, but unfortunately I only managed to get one Mercury base. So, that's a problem. That's a nanofactory. You know what I could do here? I could actually get a marine barracks and try to take over from the ground here. And then replace that again. So, like, replace the administration node with the marine barracks. Try to take over. I can't have one here. Well, that sucks. Let me just oh, I'm blind. There it is. Marine platoon. 4 won't be enough, though. 4 won't be enough. Oh, I could also use this filter here. I mean, I need the better one. Which, you know, cool. That gives 6, I think. Or was it 8? I think it was 6. Still not enough. No, maybe I can't do that. I would need to rebuild this base completely as a marine one. Which is not good. Maybe one of the stations can do that? No, also not. I could build a new... Stupid academy. I could build a new station that is there to just take over other stations here. And maybe offsetting its own MC costs, so I, you know, don't get stuck with my ships, which I will now. Now we're getting still 3 more. That should be fine. Because we still have a 10. Okay, yeah. That is so annoying, and it takes all so long, and we don't have time is the problem. If I'd put another 3 in orbit here, which I can, there's still space. I might be able to do that. And I'm not sure if I can just do that from a marine barracks here. Go there with only marines, or if I do need my counselor. That's also something I do not know. Which is bad. Again. I don't like these RNG elements that can block content. Yeah, but the most important things you have 100% chance on. It's just extra things that help you. It just blocks us in some ways, I fear, because it doesn't give us the options we need. Liberating mainland China, 20k. Yeah, isn't that great? Oh, fun stuff. Not that I need that. I don't care. I want China. I don't care to blob them yet. We can do that in, you know, 10 years or so. Or maybe, you know, 6, 7 years. But now the important thing is getting China. And we're still waiting for the stupid station hubs to finish, you know. Station hubs. Which they don't. But now I need to make a decision. Do I do this? And do I try to get a Marine barracks and hopefully can take over this shit? I just devoured 2 sourdough bread rolls with cream cheese. Should I go for a bowl of ramen with eggs? I don't know if you're still hungry. Maybe. This is also not finished yet. And Marine barracks cost me money. It's also something I don't want. God damn it. I mean, I can reappropriate that station, so I don't care. Give me another station. I'm gonna try that. I have the resources, it's fine. We basically only need 1 solar array for anything here, so that's fine. Now, don't care about administration node. I care about Marines. So, not only, I still don't want this to be destroyed. Because this thing is not a... Supports a counselor assaulting enemy HABs from an interface orbit or a friendly HAB on the same planet. So if we get assaulted, they would help. But we can't assault from here. Well, we would probably still get help for ships. So I basically just need 1 Marine ship with this. Myself. Which would be fine. And again, I can use this to offset all my... to offset all my MC cost as well. Right here. So that's 2, and then we go up to 3, and we have offset the complete cost. And then I can just go... Oh, these are expensive. After a bit. And then I can just go do this, do that. Do this. Have a... nano factory here. I can upgrade them later. These would already be 12. Let's go to... No, not 12. It's... Yes, it's 3 times 4. It's 12. So let's go to 16, I guess. And we have 16 on the ship. That would be enough to assault anything around Mercury right now, I think. If we get that ship at some point. I hope we don't need the Counselor. If we do, that would suck hard, because we don't have a ship to bring him. But... we definitely want a nano factory to speed things up, to make this better. Only 1, maybe? And the other one could be a Skunk Works again? I guess? Just to boost our own research a bit more. Have something in there. This offsets its own cost very, very soon. As soon as this is built, like in end of the year. So that would hopefully do good things for us. I have no idea. I'm just gonna try this. And we can just reappropriate that station or even sell it if we want to at some point. Yeah, buddy, you're going there.
Ready.
You're going there, so you don't have to. Red Harvest, what are you doing? You're now unseen again. Do we need to help here? No, no. We only have that. China. China is absolutely 100% fine. What if we take over? We lose everything we have. That's not good. You could try and advise China for a change. Help them do their shit. They can't make... Oh, because not the executive. I don't see it. That's probably why. They probably can do exofighters. But I don't have control anyway. We are not investing in government here because we will... our goal is going from Taiwan, taking China over and having the 10 perfect full democracy as we should have. Because of that China nonsense. Oh yeah, we need to protect here. There we
Securing
go.
our interests.
Standing
That's hopefully
by.
good for you. You're going to
orders.
advise again. Boop.
Ready.
Do it. You're seen by a few people, which I don't like. That is only 2, but that's fine. You could go and investigate some people. How about in Norway?
Surveilling target.
And maybe we'll be able to find UNESCO. Or maybe wait for breakfast. So tomorrow? I mean, yeah, we might. Green laser battery. Yes. Cannon. Yes. National investment points redirect to knowledge priority are increased and government. Yes. Media literacy. Good. That's what we want. Making this shit easier. Gain +1 missions to missions to gain control point or control of a hub. Good. Yes, and also
Lending
gives us
my
more management, which we desperately
Securing our control.
need.
Securing
So that
our
one
control.
is something we should get now. You have completed the repair bay. Significantly increases the effectiveness of your damage control teams during combat. Out of combat, repair bay allows for the bridge, life support, battery, and damage control modules to be partially repaired and increases the repair cap on destroyed modules from 5 to 25. Pretty good module that we want on our ships at some point. You know, once they are able to survive an engagement, maybe. So now it's completely useless. I want that new thing. Media literacy. Instruments of soft power. Oh, I want this. Yes. I can't win this. This is so stupid. Because they have so much bonus and I have nothing in life science for some reason. Fine, fine, fine. I control the others. That's okay. I control the important ones. Oh, we found Hertha Fleischer again. God damn it. That woman. That elusive woman. Greater United America sounds nice. Yes, it does. What it would do right now, though, is kill our military tech. Because we're just back at robotics age, and we need to be actually 2 points higher in 2 years. 1.5 years, sorry. And I don't think that's going to happen, but I increased the investment in this mucho grande. It's still not going up at all, to be honest. So it's not great. If we're not at 6 once any aliens land and we can't reach their landing site, we're basically toast. And I have not yet managed to beat what comes out of that landing. You know, not once they actually landed, but also, you know, afterwards. The aftermath. Residential module, sure. We have some crew hubs. They could be better. Give us more resources, I guess. Aliens suffer 2 to enthrall. Public behavioral monitoring, okay. National investment points for oppression. I don't care for the oppression. The enthrall, yeah, making it harder and harder for them. Offsets, they're making it easier themselves. Japan is murdering Singapore because that is necessary, apparently. To me, going to war in this game is an admittance of failure in a way. Yes, it can be strategically useful. And I do it if that's the only way to get Mexico, but usually it shouldn't be. It might save you time, though, and that might be something
We
you
have found
need.
something.
Here's what we found.
But, you know, let's think about this video game as a real space. Murdering people just to save a few months is not really something I want to do. And yeah, it's just a video game, yada yada yada, but still. Yeah, this one would be good. +2 admin. Just for free. More or less free because it costs an arm and a leg. DARPA would be great. Yes, all of these things would be amazing if only I could afford a single one of them. I still think your biggest usage is admin. Also, we need to upgrade the security attribute of our people, but not getting enough XP. Kinda sucks, and I can't even afford a single orc. Actually, you should... Oh, no, it's too expensive. The other one is already gone, guys. It's already done. Oh, no, it's here. This one would obviously be much better, because it gives you more points. It pays for itself and pays another 3 on top. For only 600 bucks more, but I don't know if we have 2 months. Still, until
Standing
that's
by
gone.
for orders.
But maybe no one else needs them anymore because they have so much already? You do more advisement.
I will help them.
At your
Run
service.
away. You do more...
Standing
you
by
could-
for orders.
You could either investigate more or you could advise as well. Did we protect our interest everywhere? I mean, China's protected. That's protected. That's... Okay, yeah, we are. We are. Yeah,
Lending
advice.
my expertise.
Ready.
Ready
I mean,
to
even you
go.
could advise. You have good admin. Not good that good command. I want command advisors. Maybe you go for looking at counselors. You know what? Look at our new guy. Where's Cheng? Cheng, my boy.
Eyes on target.
You're going to be looked
Where
at.
to?
Prepare yourself.
Ready.
You could also advise China to not be as shitty. Not that I would do much, unfortunately. Almost. Wait, 2.2 influence. We're getting more, right? Yeah, we're getting 5. We can actually take this point. 2.2 is not much. And then we're just 1 away from the executive. And once we have the executive, we're good. So you're going to try this, buddy. Almost full
We'll
force,
bring this
please.
nation to our side.
Ready for my mission.
Ready. We'll make our appeal.
No.
Where do you
I'm
need
going
me?
to try that with a bit of money behind
Ready to
you.
go.
It's hard
I
to
will
do
tell our
that in
story.
China. I don't like spending
Your
that money,
orders?
but it has to happen, unfortunately. Yes, the orc, yada yada, whatever. Doesn't matter. In the end, it doesn't matter. We can assassinate, entertain with you, which is quite nice, but doing so will murder us. I mean, I wish I could. And we probably should. Oh my god, the Humanity First is gonna be out of Russia soon. And I'm not sure that's good. If the Protectorate takes over, that's not better for us. We're very secure in our countries. And you definitely don't need any more unity, so stop that, please. Definitely go more into military. And you're building exofighters. Don't build that many. Build more military. But they're flawed democracy. So we're fixing Kazakhstan as well. Nice. Yeah, just you do a little bit
We
there.
must
Just a
persuade the
tiny
people.
teensy bit. Just to fight. Just to make them exude more force.
Offering support.
I want to go for
Offering
United
assistance.
America. For sure, guys. I can't. I just can't justify it. That is amazing. That is also amazing. And that is yes. Yes, please. Loyalty training, of course. Yes, we
Person
train
of
them to
interest
be
survey.
loyal. Oh, that doesn't sound wrong at all. It's fine. It's totally good. Chengpu is at 11. Okay, it's not high. It's not that bad, though. We already did 2 or 3 Inspire missions on him. We should do a few more. Yep, she is failing every mission and the AI is not getting it. I love it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, girl. Uh-huh. They're trying to steal research from us. Yes, we have done a lot of research. That's very true, but not project-wise. We haven't done that much with
Public
our
sentiment
projects,
is
unfortunately.
increasingly with us.
Yeah, repeat that.
Our case remains unheard.
Yeah, repeat that. It's fine. 50-50 chance. Good. I think we're really behind on projects, actually. We have tried to do the right ones. Oh, Ukraine is in the war with Singapore. Sure. That makes sense. I mean, at least they're not at war with Russia anymore. You don't like orcs that gave engineering research boost? I do. I can't have them. I have a few. I do have a few. We have the money. I think I'm going to give that to you. If he should get assassinated, we will get something from that. So that's fine. We'll get all the orcs back.
We've got our people in place.
Yes. Yes, we got the oligarchs under control. That they even exist is a travesty in China and Russia, but, you know, and also, you know, basically the US as well. They should never... There shouldn't be oligarchs in the world. It would make so many things so much better. But yes, we have that control point. We're losing a bit per day. It's like 70 points per month, but you know, all things being equal, that doesn't make a difference. Having China, having more research, having more money, having more everything in China, from China, is much more important. And once we have it completely under control, and can even build exofighters, that's gonna be good. Also, we got more MC through this. Oh, that's amazing. Low Mercury orbit, orbital core, sure, who cares? The rest is building, whatever. This one too, fine, cool. Earth orbit, sure, fine. Marine platoon, but oh, they were quick. Can't be powered, but that's quick. Look at that. 30 crew, and only 4 of them are Marines. Great. It's probably for power that they, you know, it's probably more Marines, but... Put another army. More layered defense on Ceres. That's good. That protects that a little bit. What's our layered defense like right now? And should we invest in the moon? I think we should. Just because we can put MC in there. And that's probably all I'm gonna do with this. Because it's working. These only give 10. That is so bad. We might have to go with fission piles, and I don't like it, but it's not that much that they use, and we have ridiculous amounts of them. So I'm gonna already prepare for that eventuality. That's military science, okay. What's the other one on the moon? I'm gonna put that in as well. Upgrade. Not for their mining output, even though we will probably improve that. But for the rest. Also put a heavy fission in here as well. We will probably need that. And we can offset the cost. And I mean the complete cost. Even the 2 points it costs us right now. Well, actually 3. We can offset that, and we should, I think. And we could just make every hab that we currently have mean nothing to our mission control. The problem is, do you see that? We're going towards 100 very quickly. Does anyone know what the research is called that I need to increase that by 25%? Because that could be huge. And while everyone is thinking, and hopefully someone knows, I'm going to put a cut in here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a fun time. Leave me a like if you did. And also sub my YouTube if you haven't subbed yet, so you don't miss any videos, and also help the channel. And join the Discord, join the Twitch, and I see you on the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.